The IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Champion Auto Glass, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
Welcome back to Perth Ice Arena for the second match-up of tonight between Flyers Blue and the Cheifs. Luke Worthington alongside Chris Kostopoulos. Hopefully another big one tonight.
So it's close up the last one, Luke.
What an upset that was for Flyers Orange to go down to the Northern Vikings, who are going to be having the time of their lives tonight, judging by some conversations I had downstairs.
Flyers Blue look a little bit thin on the bench there too.
Wow, yeah, they do. As we're just about to get underway. So let's see if the Cheifs can pull a rabbit out of their hat, just like the Vikings did earlier. And we're underway. McDonald taking it on the left-hand side. Saucer pass through the middle. Levesque skating onto it down low. Levesque trying to center it in front. Blue were there ready to stop it. Coming back the other way, it's Cox. Cox working it in front. Centers it, and it's turned over to Levesque. He tried to push it forward, but Kudla was there to stop it. Pushed up the right-hand side wall. And right back from Cox to Kudla. Now Kudla firing one in. And a save by Corey Buton. Back in net for the Cheifs. Cross ice for McDonald. And now backhanded in by Levesque. Stopped up by Campbell. Campbell backhands it up ice for Kairos. Kairos working it in. Still holding on to it, Kairos down low. Centers it across. Shot fired by Jeffries. And a save by Buton. Bro pushing it behind the net for Jeffries. One-timer from Bro. Goes wide. Puck tying up in the corner. Worked out of there on the backhand. And sailing behind the net for icing. So Levon Wilson versus Corey Buton tonight.
I remarked the Flyers Blue looking a bit thin on the bench, and I look across at the Cheifs and they're just as bad. A little surprised by that.
Yeah, the Cheifs look to be missing some defensemen.
That's bad.
Yes.
Going up against Ben Bro and the other Datsuk, Fudgy Jeffries.
Shot fired by Kudla and a glove save by Buton.
One thing I am wishing for is I just wish Richie Lamb doesn't score again. Because I've heard nothing but that for last week. Also, the penalty shot that he gave away, he reckons wasn't.
He kept saying that wasn't a penalty.
Well, he kept saying it wasn't a penalty, but I was saying, well, that wasn't just a penalty, it was a penalty shot. But anyway.
Yeah, penalty shot. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Now cross ice. Flyers Blue on the wing. Jeffries on the backhand in front. They shoot and it goes wide.
Bruce Ross just misses there.
Cross ice pass. Collected on the right-hand side by the Cheifs. They work it into the zone.
Good work from old man Lamb.
Lamb stops it up. It was Jeffrey who was working it in. Now coming the other way is Jeffries. And it's turned over by the Cheifs. So Rodney Arnold out on the ice for the Cheifs, given they're a little bit short. Doesn't look like they've got Elliott in the lineup tonight.
No, that's a big out from.
Healy,
fast
back
carry.
to Levesque. Cross ice for Kazala. Kazala in front, set it across
nice
for Healy. He missed it on the doorstep. Kazala down low now. Bro pushes it out of there.
Jeez, how did I miss that?
Now Kairos coming the other way. Has Cox as an option. Deke in front. Backhand attempt goes wide. Cox tried to push it on net. Finds Kairos in the corner. Shot fired. Rebounded off Buton and pushed out of there. Levesque skating onto it. Tried to backhand it behind Lamb. Finds McDonald. Just missed Kazala. In the corner, Cheifs try to pinch it in. Cox coming the other way. Stopping up. Turning around. Across to Kairos, who shoots. It was blocked in front. Now pushed back up to the top of the blue line. Campbell pushed it on net but missed it. Now it's worked out of there, but it was a penalty against Rodney Arnold.
Rodney Arnold getting an elbowing call. Surprise, surprised.
Is that common for him?
Yes. Having played against him. Yes.
Why?
Very tall and doesn't mind a bit of biff, which is fine, but it's very easy for him to get elbows up into anyone's face.
Face off one back, Kudla top of the blue line, across for Campbell. Back to Kudla. Down low, Bro, shooting, blocked in front. Bro battling hard in the corner. Jeffries. Liam Jeffries looks for options. Ross is on the doorstep in the slot. He's going to find Campbell at the top of the blue line. It was tipped off a Cheifs stick and goes sailing down the other end. Icing waved off. Campbell holds it. Finding Ben Bro. Cross ice pass, Bruce Ross. Oh, working it around is Ross, and he shot it. But he didn't get all of it. It trickled along the ice and into the glove of Butte.
South Africa's finest there.
Bruce Ross?
Yep. Australia's finest now, but formerly South Africa's finest.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that. As we get back underway, Kazala whacks it straight out of there. So 11 seconds, 41 seconds left on the Rodney Arnold penalty as he sits in the champion Autoglass penalty box. Kairos coming back the other way. Working it in up the right wing is Kairos. Down low, still holding on to it. Geordie Kairos. What can he do here? Finds Lamb down low. Right back to Kairos, a hard pass. Top of the blue line, Kudla. Holds on to it, Kudla shoots. And a save by Buton. I saw Kudla at my gym the other day. Didn't say hi to him or anything, but
well, he's not a mate of yours.
Huh?
Not a mate of yours.
We were both at the gym. But yeah, no, I've interviewed him before and everything. I get along well with him. But I just saw him. And I mean, he was deadlifting more than my body weight as we get back underway.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good rig on him.
Levesque to the top of the blue line. Sedenko lost control of the puck. Cox. Wilson tipped off his skate. Cox in front. Covered up by Buton. Yeah, so I mean, he probably didn't recognise me in gym gear. We don't know each other that well. But yeah, he was deadlifting like every plate in the friggin' gym.
Yeah, well, you can tell by his skating, he's a pretty strong boy.
He's one of the smoothest skaters in this league.
Yeah, he's not overly big, but
But his skating is just so effortless,
yeah.
like efficient.
Yep.
Now Levesque holding on to it, pushes it cross ice. Jeffries coming back the other way. Working it in front is Jeffries, but it's turned right back over. Now the Cheifs are coming back the other way. Kazala playing top line minutes tonight with Elliott out. Trying to center it across. Healy shoots and a save by Wilson. And don't forget, we have a documentary review coming up. We will save it in case the score gets out of hand.
I need to finish stuffing my face first.
One back for Richie Lamb. Pushed up ice. Ben Bro whistles it across. Didn't find Bruce Ross. just missed Bingham's stick. Down low behind the net is Kudla. Cross ice, tipped off the wall for Bro. Ben Bro.
Speaking of a documentary subject.
Now top of the blue line, Campbell shoots it in. There was no tip in there in front, so Butten makes the save with the pads. Coming back the other way now, the Cheifs. Bingham has it in the slot, shooting it went off the side of the net. Campbell works it around for Bro. He will be discussed later, like you mentioned. Saucer pass across. He's loving those tonight. Just missed Ross. Now it's into the corner.
So far, tonight's game has mirrored the first game. Luke, would you think
really
so?
solid.
Yeah.
Really solid.
From both teams.
10 minutes in, it's a tie game. Not what you would have expected early.
No.
I mean, seeing the bench, it probably makes it a bit more reasonable, but yeah.
Well, I mean...
It's not like Flyers Blue are missing anyone major.
No.
So, Kudla working it out from behind the net.
Former Camden net.
Yeah, but Wilson will be good. As the puck gets shot by Kudla. Push to the top of the blue line. Kairos across to Cox. Shooting, and he just lifted it wide.
Here's some trivia for you, Luke. Levi Wilson celebrated his 25th wedding anniversary this week.
Thanks. Push through for Kairos.
And he punches well above his weight. Which he would admit.
And now in the neutral zone, puck still being battered around. McDonald turned it over to Cox. Now Cox working it in. Cox in front. Andrew Cox dropping it back. Turned over to the Cheifs. And so Dylan Dewar, who was in net, Bro on the doorstep, turned it over. Now here's Cox. Drop pass back to Kairos. Turned over almost to Levesque. His stick was lifted by Lamb. Now Kairos centers it across for Bro. Shooting. Saved by Butten on the rebound. Another shot and another save by Butten. So speaking of goalies, in the other game, here's some trivia. How old is Dylan Dewar?
Was it decided, 17?
16.
16.
Yeah, and I mean...
He did fantastic.
He has been incredible this season. I can't believe he's 16. I thought he was about 20. He's nearly...
so did I.
He's nearly 6'5".
Big boy, isn't he,
and I thought he was good for someone that for the last 2.5 months I've thought is 20 as the puck gets tipped in front. Cheifs working it out of there. And I was impressed with Dewar as someone that for the last 10 weeks I thought was a 20-year-old. And now I've learned that he's 16. DeGraff gets his stick lifted by Jeffries, working it into the corner, tipped around. DeGraff down low again. Push to the top for Bingham. Shooting, he scores!
Bingham with the snipe. Holy truly.
What a release, and it goes off the side.
I mean, he's a big boy, but I haven't seen him shoot
I haven't
like that
seen him.
before.
No, I haven't seen him do that.
No, that's credit where credit's due. That's a good shot. Well, the script is... They're not sticking to the script, mate.
No.
What's going on?
No. I mean, we were talking today about how can we fill time tonight. It's going to be 10-1 and 13-2.
The games might be doing the talking for us, mate.
Yeah. So
which is what we want, of course. But
it's awesome. As Kudla collects it. Cross ice for Campbell. Through the middle. Turned over by the stick of DeGraff. In the corner. The opening goal scorer, it's Bingham. He dumps it in. Bingham again to Jeffrey. Almost turned over to Wilson, but now they could be a chance. Here's Dak shooting. Saved by Levon Wilson. Now Kairos coming back the other way. They're going to be hungry for a goal here, Flyers Blue. Bingham holds onto it. Through the middle, Healy collects it. Through to Bingham. Bingham still holding it. Pushed into the corner. Down low, Jeffrey. DeGraff. Down to Jeffrey again. Around top of the blue line, dumped in by the pinching defenseman. Levesque is down low. Trying to center it across, but it found Kairos. Now Flyers Blue have a 2-on-1 attempt as the trailing men come back, but he drops it back for Wilson. Cross ice for Kudla. Shooting. Saved by Butten. Rebound in front. And the Cheifs collect it, coming right back the other way. No, turned over top of the blue line. Liam Jeffries, cross ice for Kairos. Sent it across. Turned over to the Chiefs once more. Dumped out of there on the backhand. Kudla collects it. David Kudla shooting. Tipped wide. Might have been tipped just before it reached the net. And now coming back the other way is the Chiefs, working it in, shooting, and a flash of leather by Wilson, but he saved it on the right pad. Was the shot from McDonald. So Kazala, what do you think of him feeling on the top line tonight?
Yeah, he played last time I saw. He played really well.
Hard.
I mentioned that to his father actually earlier on. I said how well he played the other week. And he said it took me a second to work out who exactly he was.
Oh, right. So he knows that.
Yeah.
So in front now is Jeffries. Holding on to it. Still Jeffries. Whipped across in the corner. Lamb. Surprise, surprise. Shoots it on the one-timer. On the snapper. Now in the middle. Kudla. Jeffries. Lamb in the middle. Turned over now. Sedenko. Levesque in front on the backhand. Might have just missed it. I don't think Wilson clipped it. But now Sedenko is down low. Sedenko holds onto it. Pushes it across. Turned over by Ben Bro. Coming back the other way is Bro. Cross ice pass for Ross. Backhanded across. Bro in the corner. Holds onto it. Whips it across. Kudla shoots. Tipped into the corner. Sedenko tries to work it out of there. Kudla top of the blue line. Trailing back to Lamb. Around down low behind the net. Buton. Sedenko. He whips it around. Finding Levesque. Just got hit by Wilson. Entering the zone now, the Chiefs. DeGraff shoots. Saved by Wilson. The rebound was collected by Campbell. And now coming the other way is Cox. In front, shooting, save, rebound, and the stick snapped. Sam Wilson
playing that shot.
Former captain of the Perth Thunder. Kelly. And across for Cox. Working it in now. The Chiefs have it again. DeGraff in the corner. Now coming the other way. Flyers blue. Cox to Bro. Shooting. It went off a shin pad and into the corner. Cox again. Finds Campbell top of the blue line. Whipped in down low. Kairos. Still Kairos. Push down low. Cox. Kudla. Backhands it in for Cox once more. Looking like they're on the power play here, Blue, but it's been a clean game tonight so far. Are there even refs out there? Down low. Shot fired. What a save.
Great pass.
By
great
Buton.
shot and a great save.
Seriously, you summed it up well. Good hockey.
Yep.
All in all. Kudla. Flyers blue unlucky there. Chiefs still in this one. Kudla down low. Puck push to the top of the blue line collected by Cox. Kairos. Joy Kairos shoots and it's a save. Down low Wilson. Backhanding it around. Kazala. Cross ice. Now Levesque in. 1-0. Levesque shoots and a save by Wilson. Campbell backhands it out of there. Jeffries. Back to Kudla.
Well done to leave on Wilson then.
Stoned Levesque. Now coming the other way. Shooting. Saved by Wilson. Top of the blue line. Kazala pushes it in. McDonald down low. 1 minute 42 left in the first period. Jeffries coming back the other way. Liam Jeffries is working it in. Still Jeffries. Deeks around. Sedenko pushes it in front. Saved by Butte.
That's it, Jeffries.
That was
You
good.
can see why I call him that. So here's some trivia. Rodney Arnold's out there tonight.
Okay.
Comes from the same city with my second favourite hockey team.
Your second favourite
Has to
hockey
be
team?
the Thunder was obviously the first favourite. But
Ottawa.
But my Ottawa,
Okay.
of course. Yeah.
I was like, who's your other favourite team other than Ottawa? But okay, the Thunder is your favourite hockey
Yeah,
team.
obviously, because I'm involved with them, but I've got to be loyal. Just like I'm loyal to the Senators, even though they're completely crap.
The NHL playoffs are heating up. Vancouver playing well.
Not today, they're not.
Oh, did they lose? No, they didn't play today.
They didn't play today, exactly.
Yeah. As it's turned over for
Oh,
Jeffrey. In front was Arnold. Just missed the
Could've talked
one-timer.
about even more.
But
Oh,
again,
what a
the
save.
Chiefs are in front. Wilson pushes out his own rebound. Arnold might have been tripped. No call.
Yeah, the call's coming.
Okay, call's coming. So the call was just a second
having a
late.
look.
So Arnold tripped. Let's see who is heading to the champion autoglass penalty box, but
Oh.
that is going to do it for the first period.
I think she was making a call. Yep. Called Richie Lamb.
So Richie Lamb going to the box, but that's going to do it for the first period. So the Chiefs, against all odds, are leading this game 1-0 over Flyers Blue. Can there be a repeat of the previous game? We'll see after the break.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
You're invited to Perth Ice Arena, Perth's premier ice skating rink. If you're into ice hockey, figure skating, a novice, or just enjoy the fun of ice skating, this is the place for you. Call or visit the website for session times. It's a great place to keep cool.
Welcome back to Perth Ice Arena. Is there another upset coming? Flyers Blue and the Chiefs. Kazala and Jeffries ready to take the face-off. What a first period, Chris.
Yeah, it was good. Good first period. Didn't go to script. That's what we like.
And again, as we said in the first game, we never actually ended up doing this, but ask us some questions on the Facebook comment. More like ask Chris a question.
Well, they can ask you a question too. And, you know.
There's nothing I know that you probably wouldn't know as the puck gets worked in by Dak.
You're one of the journalism degree, mate. So.
It's funny, I got that, 4 years ago. It feels like it's expired. Healy holding onto the puck. Working it in down low. Down low still is Healy. Levesque. Kazala holding onto it, still Kazala. Down low for Levesque. Back to Kazala, shooting. Oh, I thought that was going to go
where that went as well.
Kazala, top of the blue line again. Levesque, down low. Cheifs holding on to it in the corner. Wilson staples Healy to the boards. Kudla takes it, pushes it out of there. Remember the Cheifs on the power play because of the Richie Lamb tripping call against Rodney Arnold. Kazala collects it and took it down with a high stick.
Yes, so Richie Lamb getting a penalty right at the end of the period. It's probably deserved about 3 or 4 during that period, but he got caught for 1. So.
Yeah, so ask us questions, whatever stream you're watching on. We'll try and find a way to get the questions.
Thanks to Matt.
We'll check in 5 or 10 minutes. I just do it on my phone, but it's being cross-posted on about 3 or 4 different pages, so we'll see.
We'll give Matt something to do. He actually has to listen to us.
I don't think he even heard that. As we
get he's smiling, he heard it.
Kairos pushing it around. Cheifs hold on to it, dump it in down low. Kazala, he's been really good tonight as he fills in on the top line. Usually a really solid presence on the second line, but he's done well filling in for Elliott. Healy. Oh, also I have another thing to mention. Hold on, we'll do it in the next stoppage of play. Push through the middle. Down low, Kairos working it out from behind the net. Finds Sam Wilson. So on DRN1, which is a radio station that does independent music in Perth, as the puck gets worked into the neutral zone by Wilson, through to Kairos, shooting, save by Buton, rebound goes into the corner.
Nice
Cox is skating onto it, yeah, you're right, as Kairos is down low. Kairos still holding onto it, he was nearly tripped there by Kazala, maintained his footing. Cox down low, has Wilson as an option, finds him in the corner, shooting and a save by Buton. Good sequence there by Flyers Blue. So on Monday, on DRN1, they do a sport wrap from 12 to 2, I believe, with Paul Persick, who does the Coburn game.
Yep.
And I will be calling in every Monday at 12:45 to do a wrap of these 2 games.
Okay.
As it gets pushed in down low, Jeffries collects it. Jeffries holds on to it, and Campbell was in front. His shot was tipped up. Bingham's coming back the other way. Bingham still holding on to it, shooting. And Wilson playing shortstop in the crease.
Good shot from
Flyers Blue. Huh?
That was another good shot from Bingham.
It was a knuckleball shot.
Yeah. I watched the game last week, Richmond versus Flyers Orange. and there was a little bit of aggro in that game.
Yeah, Conla said that he went and tried to rock Woodman.
Well, that's a waste of time.
As the puck gets tipped over the netting and out of play.
I find it hard to believe our punter was going to catch Jamie Woodman.
Yeah, there were 2 fights apparently.
Yeah.
Because me and Paul have been doing, because we've been doing some pilot episodes.
Paul was very, very excited.
I bet. That would have been
There's a little bit of misterminology, but he was very excited.
That would have been the first and second fight that he ever saw live at an ice hockey game. So he would have been jumping out of his seat. I know that he loved it. I had a chat with him as it gets pushed in from the top of the blue line.
And I saw that Casey Minson dropped the gloves and was pummeling someone, so he was...
Pummeler?
No, pummeling someone.
Oh.
No, it wasn't pummeling. It was someone considerably smaller than
Jeffries coming back the other way. Jeffries in front, stick lifted. Buton pushes it out of there. Ross lost his footing. Arnold holding on to the puck. Saucer pass through the middle. Skipped over Lamb. They could be a chance here. The Cheifs down low. Jeffrey finding DeGraff. Cross ice. Arnold shooting. Taken by Campbell. Bro shoots on a windmill save by Corey Buton.
Look good.
Sauce.
But he had full view of it. I mean, it was a hard shot. It was going to the top corner, but
Hard to believe that this is where we're at this point of the game. Kazala winning it back, but Kairos is down low. Cox, still Cox, shoots. Oh, and another flash of leather by Buton, low glove.
I think they'd probably get a bit more traffic in front of Buton, I think.
He's been good.
He's been good tonight.
What were we talking about before? Oh, yeah, the fights. So,
yeah, it was a little bit aggro. I was having a bit of a chuckle to myself. You can do that when you're not involved.
but yeah, tune into our DRN1 Sports.
What's their, do you know their numbers or?
We'll find that out. As it's in front, Cox shoots.
They're just chipping away, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I'd look it up online. DRN Sports,
okay.
which we're also, I believe, broadcast on for this game. Okay, so if you look it up on your iPhone, you'll be able to find DRN Sports.
What if you got a Samsung?
Any smartphone, as it's pushed down low. Wilson behind the net.
I just didn't want to be brand specific, mate. You know, I you know, encourage all brands. You know,
Healy works it out of there now. Kudla working it in, shooting, rebounded hard off Buton, and a shot goes in from Wilson on the second attempt. Down low, Kudla looking for options. He has Cox, but he shoots. Oh, in front of Kairos, and it went wide. Lamb pushes it in.
Chiefs defense was just starting to look a little bit ragged there. They got away with that one because that was an open net that Jordy Kairos missed.
Cox. Back to Kudla. Kairos coming the other way. Ben Bro hasn't played too many minutes tonight,
no,
but he drops it back for Kairos. And the puck was tipped as he went to find Bro.
I was going to say earlier that he looks like he's playing very, very short shifts.
Lamb pushing it around for Ross. Now Kudla. Still Kudla. Shooting. Rebounded hard off Buton's stick. In the corner, Bruce Ross. 11:43. Ross shoots. And Jeffries is down low. Flyers blue playing with a bit of intent. Lamb, top of the blue line, but it's turned over to McDonald. Campbell's back there, but here's McDonald shooting, lifted it high and wide.
He said had some sauce on it.
He's got a shot, McDonald.
Yep, he certainly has.
We mentioned it 2 weeks ago that for the first time we just saw him shoot the puck, and he's just got a shot, so really solid. As Jeffries comes back the other way, has Wilson as an option, through to Wilson on the doorstep. Sedenko manages to collect the puck through the middle, went through Jeffries' stick. Wilson, top of the blue line, Bingham, and the Chiefs jumped offside.
Don't know if that was offside. That looked alright to me.
All right.
From here.
So I think depending on how the next 10 minutes go, we might have to do our documentary review in the second intermission. Is that okay, Matt?
Don't we have to run a certain amount of commercials?
Yeah. We're talking about a documentary that Ben Bro was in. As it's pushed back, Sedenko works it up for DeGraff. Top of the blue line, Chiefs still holding on to it. So it'll be a documentary of Jr., a movie that was produced by the Canadian Film Board starring Ben Bro that Chris has watched as his homework. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it to fill time, but now I think we're going to need to make time given how this game is going. Now up the sidewalk. The Cheifs collect it. Jeffrey working it in front. Still Jeffrey, and he gets whacked off the puck by Kairos of all people. Now Cox coming back the other way up the right wing. Still Cox. Still Cox working behind the net. Pressured by Sedenko. Campbell shooting, and a flash of leather again.
He likes that save, doesn't he?
Butin, yeah, I mean, why not?
Putting on a bit of razzle-dazzle.
Why not?
So they have Fudgy Datsuk, Mr. Documentary, Ben Bro.
One back. Bro was pickpocketed kind of by Levesque. Top of the blue line, Campbell. In front was Bro. Yep. Now coming back the other way, the Cheifs through Healy. Still Healy as he works it around. McDonald shooting, save, Butin in the corner. Jeffries behind the net for Bro. Sorry, Kudla. Jeffries, cross ice, left wing, Ben Bro. Here comes Bro through the middle, shooting, saved by Butin.
He was laughing. He was laughing the whole way through there. Did you notice that?
No.
And he's drawn a penalty. He was cracking up laughing the whole way. Why wouldn't you if you're Ben Bro?
I mean, you're a former NHL draftee playing on Friday night in the West Australian Premier League.
And truthfully, I think he's going half pace most of the time.
Oh, yeah. And it's back underway. Kudla top of the blue line, shooting through traffic. Tipped wide. Dak pushes it up ice. Kudla collects it. Now on the left wing, Kairos. Wilson. Cross ice. Cox. Down low. Kairos. In front of the net. Wilson was tied up by Kazala. Flyers blue on the power play. Cox to Kairos. Shooting, lifts it high and wide. Cox down low. Cross ice for Lamb. Half slapper.
It's not like Richie Lamb.
His shot.
I'm allowed to sledge my friends, aren't I?
Cox in front. Kairos on the doorstep. Tried to backhand it in from behind. Levesque pushes it up ice where Lamb collects it. I forgot what I was going to say. Lamb down behind the net. And we'll try and take a look and see who won, or what the score is in the match at Coburn. The Cheifs and the Sharks tied at 2. With
Blackhawks and the Sharks.
the Blackhawks and the Sharks.
Sorry, Richmond and the Sharks.
The Blackhawks and the Sharks tied at 2 with 17 minutes and 44 seconds left. So good luck to those guys there. Cross ice, and Bros tipped that puck over and out of play.
Rob Cox, Andrew Cox's dad now has a souvenir. No, he's tossed it.
No, it doesn't want it. Does what they do at the footy. Tosses it straight back out.
Don't they have to wash it now at the footy? They clean it?
Yeah, they
Dead-old or
sanitize
whatever
the
they
footy,
do.
We're not going to be brand specific.
Touche.
Face off one to the side. I thought play had stopped for a second there, but Bro just held onto it, pushed it up. Kudla shooting, hit off the side of the net. Sedenko. Still Sedenko, pushes it out of there. Healy gets muscled off the puck, pushed into the corner hard by Kudla. It's those deadlifts that he's been doing at the gym. but did the work for him there. Bruce Ross in front. Actually, I don't know how he's not too sore to be playing a game like this. As Bro collects it behind the net. Top of the blue line, left-hand side, Campbell shooting it in. Bingham working it up the right wing. Still Bingham shooting. Saved. Shot fired by Healy. Controlled by Campbell. Now Ben Bro. What can he do here? Will it be a stroke of magic? Shooting. Saved by Buton. Pushed into the corner. Jeffrey holding onto it. Now coming back the other way. DeGraff. And in front now the Chiefs. Sedenko. Nice move on the doorstep, but it just went wide. Not sure if it clipped Wilson, but a shot fired in from Bingham and the whistle's blown.
Okay. Offside maybe?
Yeah, might have been.
1-0.
Wow.
Just under 4 minutes left.
Now I wonder if the Flyers Orange have ever gone 16 minutes and 10 seconds without scoring
penalty, mate.
in this league. So yeah, we do have a penalty. Bingham makes his way to the champion autoglass penalty box. I wonder if this is the longest period of time that Flyers Blue haven't scored.
Oh, it would have to be this season. Would have to be.
I mean, they're pretty much in for a goal every 10 minutes, the way that things usually go.
Well, I've seen, yeah. You mean score within 10 minutes, first 10 minutes, you mean?
No, I mean just every 10 minutes they will score.
I've seen them score at a faster rate than that sometimes.
Yeah. Top of the blue line, Kudla working it in. Shooting and it went wide. Kairos now. Geordie Kairos. Cox down low behind the net. Kairos again. Both of them really low. Kairos back to Cox. Has an option in Kudla. Finds Lamb. Down low to Kairos again. Shooting! Oh! Acted like he was going to go for the centering attempt to Wilson.
I have
Shot
to say, Flyers Blue have been much more dominant this period.
Wilson.
But they just haven't scored, obviously.
Wilson. Cross ice. Kairos. Kudla controls it. Rebounds out high and wide off Buton's stick. Down low is Kairos. Still here is Geordie Kairos. Cox. Cross ice for Kudla. And it's taken away by Healy. Healy works it out of there. Lamb.
Richie Lamb, keep that in.
Kairos out from behind the net. Dak went off his skate in front. McDonald was there too, but now with some nice moves is Wilson. He's still holding on to the puck. Centers it across. Covered up by Buton. You got to think something is coming for Flyers Blue.
They're putting a lot of pressure on the Chiefs. Chiefs are just hanging on for grim death at the moment. They have been in a bit of penalty trouble this period though. Middle
Yeah. So that penalty continuing to wind down, but 1 minute 30 left. Top of the blue line now, Kudla. Jeffrey's down low. Across to Ben Bro. We'll talk about him soon. Ben Bro again. Still Bro, shooting.
Save.
And behind the net, Buton. Down low, Arnold. Whips it around. Bingham skating onto it. Battling with Campbell. Two of the biggest bodies on the ice. It finds Kazala. Bingham and Campbell battling again. Bingham hits the deck. But now here's Bruce Ross to Campbell. Shooting. Blocked by Sedenko. 50 seconds left in the second period as Kazala collects it. Now, Bro. Through the middle, Jeffries. Cross ice, now Jeffrey. Bingham. Working it behind the net, through to Bro. Cross ice now. Kairos is coming back the other way. Geordie Kairos holding on to it. Ben Bro, he shoots and it goes off the post!
No. It's not a goal. That is not a goal.
That was not a goal.
That was not a goal. Luke, run down and tell him that wasn't a goal. We could see that clear as day.
That was not a goal.
That was not a goal.
Our producer Matt is going to load up the replay just before we go into the break.
No goal.
And the replay is coming now.
Right, we could clearly see that was no goal.
Here we are. Kairos cross ice for Bro. That was not a goal.
No, hit the top of the post, right in the very corner. I mean, it was a great shot, but that wasn't a goal.
Refs just having a quick conference to decide whether it was a goal.
Look up here.
I mean,
we're signalling it, no goal.
we saw clear as day that that went off the left post.
Yep.
I mean, the angle that he shot it on, there's really no way that it could have gone in and out.
No.
He was directly in front. It wasn't like he was even on a side angle or anything.
No, we could see that as clear as day. It definitely didn't go in.
All right, so I think they're going to call this a goal. We'll go to break now and be back to talk about CFB Junior. In just a moment as we watch the replay once more. See you in a minute.
If you need it live streamed, you need Front Row Screens. Visit frontrowscreens.com.au.
You're invited to Perth Ice Arena, Perth's premier ice skating rink. If you're into ice hockey, figure skating, a novice, or just enjoy the fun of ice skating, this is the place for you. Call or visit the website for session times. It's a great place to keep cool.
Welcome back to Perth Ice Arena. We have 14 seconds left to do a documentary review. What did you think of CFB Junior, Chris?
It was really good. Watch it.
There, that's our documentary review. As we take it now.
No, it was very interesting.
So this is a documentary called Junior. Just Google CFB Junior. It'll be the first result.
You got to find the English edition with the subtitles.
Yeah, you got to find the one with the subtitles because it's in French. Yeah. But Ben Bro was the star of a documentary when he played in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, which focused on the season of that team up until they were drafted. So there's two questions that I have.
Draft year.
It was his draft year, yes.
Yep.
So it was 2006. So I have two questions off the top of my head. One was just, what did you think of Ben Bro as a character in the documentary?
Well, it's hard to say. Also, knowing him now and looking back, he was 17 years old, mate. I mean, we were all teenagers back then, and would regret certain things.
Sorry, I'm not going to bed at curfew. I'm talking to my girlfriend on the landline.
Well, at least he's in the hotel room.
Yeah, true. As we get back underway, the puck's one out to Wilson in the corner. He dumps it down low. We'll continue our review in stoppages. And
yeah, so he had a curfew in that particular scene, and at least he was in the hotel room. He wasn't
in the hotel room
out partying,
talking to his girlfriend on the landline. He also was accused of partying during that season.
Yes, the local coppers were out hunting him, or told to hunt for him.
But he said that was a fabrication to me downstairs once. As we get back underway, Levesque outside to McDonald. He shoots, they score! The Cheifs, in the face of adversity, get back up 2-1. What a rocket of a shot. Yep. We had the perfect view of that, didn't we?
That was a goal.
So Ben Bro's team down 2-1. So yeah, I thought his character was interesting. And then the second thing that people will notice when they watch...
It wasn't his character, it was actually him.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he was portrayed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, the second thing that I was thinking, unrelated to Ben Bro, and when people watch this is one of the biggest storylines in the documentary, is what did you think of the way that they kicked Ryan Hand off the team? As we get back underway, shot fired in, saved by Buton, pushed out of there by Ross. Now tied up at centre ice on the sidewall. We'll continue our review in stoppages as Kudla dumps it in down low. Dak collects it in the defensive zone. Flyers blue applying some pressure on the forecheck. Turned over in the neutral zone. Kudla holds onto it. Out wide to Ross. Shooting. Saved by Buton. Tipped into the corner. Levesque behind the net. Whips it around for Healy. Here's Healy now. Through the middle. Just missed McDonald. Kudla. Campbell. Up the left-hand side for Ben Bro. Here comes Bro. Shooting! Saved by Buton. Or he might have just gone wide. Kazala. Pushing it up ice. Dangerous pass.
Risky pass.
Unnecessary pass.
Especially with the fudge man in there doing his thing.
Kazala still. Whips it cross ice. Bingham skating onto it. It's going to be icing. So, yes, one of the major storylines in CFB Junior is the coaches basically have a meeting and keep everybody in the room for the team photo and kick a player off the team just before the team photo because they don't think his values align with the team.
Well, he probably needed some discipline for sure, and maybe kicking him off was justified. And since talking to Ben actually a bit earlier, he gave me a bit more background. Obviously, wasn't in the documentary that it was probably deserved, but the way they went about it was pretty brutal. I've got to say,
a bit unnecessarily brutal for a 19-year-old to get kicked off a team like that.
Yep.
Down low, still controlling it. Flyers blue. Cox spinning around. Buton was there. Kairos on the doorstep. Shooting saved by Buton.
Yeah, apparently he was. I won't say. There was a bit more that he was doing that wasn't mentioned in the documentary, where Ben just said that he was doing. So you kind of think fair enough, but as an enforcer, he was a bit of an enforcer as well, apparently. So it was pretty brutal because he's usually I did say, I think in the doco, that he was a crowd favourite.
So the shots fired wide. I mean, Ben, when he talked to me about this, must talk to me like I'm a media member, which I guess I am, because he was like, "Oh yeah, it was pretty justified, but he's a good guy." So I guess you got some more information out of him. As he gets pushed wide, Campbell to Kudla.
Well, been his assistant coach for the last
how
many months?
Cox back, controlled. That's fair enough.
At all our trainings.
I'm just an annoying guy asking questions.
No,
Kairos coming back the other way. Kairos still in front. Kairos shooting saved by Buton.
No, you're curious, and that's the important thing. You ask some questions, and then you can choose not to answer them. There's nothing wrong with asking them.
And then the third thing is the town that they played in. Brutal.
Oh, he didn't. Well, he didn't really see much of the town. He didn't really see any hockey either.
It just looked cold.
It's Quebec in winter, mate. What were you expecting?
It looked cold and desolate.
Hang on, you've spent some time in North America.
Yeah, I was planning on moving there. As we get back underway, Levesque coming back the other way. Still Levesque, dropping it back. Shot fired, saved, or not saved, but blocked by Campbell. McDonald still battling hard down low with Bro and Campbell.
Yeah, some of those small East Coast towns in Quebec and Ontario can be quite oppressing in winter.
Pushed out of there, McDonald. Levesque, cross ice. Kazala couldn't get it on the right side. Healy dumped it in.
Here we go.
Kazala in front, all alone. He scores! Can you believe it? What happened to Flyers Blue?
Flyers Blue weren't playing for the whistle. They expected a call, didn't make the call.
And we're loading up the replay. I wonder what call they were waiting
I thought it should have been
for.
offside. That's what it was. I don't know. I don't think it was. It's not offside. It's not offside. The guys who were offside.
I reckon it might have been.
No, I don't reckon it was. The guys who they cleared before he actually went in. Pretty sure.
Can you have it one more time?
I'm happy to stand corrected, but
look.
You have a look. All right, goes back in, clear, they're all clear, and he comes in.
I thought that he tipped it when he was still in the zone.
That's not offside.
Wow.
That's a good goal. It's a good call.
So Flyers blue caught short. Will they lose to a bottom 3 team for the first time this season? They have not lost to the Sharks, Chiefs, or Vikings. As they work it in, McDonald. Flyers blue seriously in a predicament now. But they are the team that has the ability to do something about a problem like this, if there was any. Cross ice pass. In front was Cox. Might have been tripped by Buton. Nope. As Cox continues to hold on to the puck. Still Cox in front, top of the blue line. It's Kudla shooting. Buton saw it the whole way, but Kudla scores.
You didn't mention the S word, Luke, so you're not to blame.
Well, it's 3-1. Well, 3-2.
Was it 3-2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the goal that wasn't a goal.
Oh, yeah. So, controversy in this match. Flyers blue awarded a goal after Ben Bro shot one off the left post and it went out.
He would probably argue that point, but
of course.
But then again, maybe not.
This was like, and Lamb rocks the Chiefs skater as it's collected behind the net. It was
There's
Jeffrey.
a little bit of 80s and early 90s hockey for you there. That's how the game used to be played.
Jeffrey gives Lamb a shove. Now Kudla shooting, covered up by Buton.
I grew up on that sort of stuff. So learn to keep your head up. Of course, Richie Lamb, the ex-professional from Scotland, is certainly a tough character.
Did he play in the EIHL?
Yeah.
Puck gets tied up in the corner. Pushed out wide, Ben Bro. Top of the blue line. Fired in. All in front. And the Chiefs managed to come back with it the other way. Jeffrey working it in. Bingham outside. Pushed in, tipped off Jeffrey's stick wide. DeGraff pushing it across. Now Bingham shooting. Saved by Wilson. Now Ben Bro coming back the other way. Ben Bro in front. Going behind the net. Holding on to it. Cross ice. Kudla shoots. Save. Down low. Jeffrey's battling for it. Ross. Jeffries. Wilson top of the blue line, and it skipped over his stick and trickled over. Bingham. Well, sorry to Graff. Standing forward onto it now. 9 minutes left for Flyers blue to do something here. And really, it seems like they will.
Well, they've been pressuring all game, haven't they?
And Wilson has to cover that up as Kazala skated in on that.
So did you get to your third question?
I think that's enough. I highly recommend that everybody goes and watches CFB Junior. Look it up on Google. Ben Bro, playing for the Flyers right now, was the star of the documentary. Do you have anything else as Kairos pushes it across to Cox? Okay, we'll wait until a stoppage. Cox out wide, gets shoved into the corner. Now the puck gets tied up. And is that going to be...
Right, the most brutal thing I saw in it was the guy got traded where he wanted to get traded to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how brutal was that? And then before, not even within 5 minutes, they had traded him onto somewhere where did not want to go to.
Hold on,
we got a penalty.
Let's see what's happened here.
Or have we? No.
No, so...
No, it's just offside.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll talk about that in 1 second. That was some tough professional hockey moment. As it goes across, but it's turned over now to the Cheifs. They're coming back the other way. Here's McDonald. He's been good tonight. He shoots it. It whistled across the ice. Kazala's down low to collect it. Still, Valentin Kazala. Top of the blue line, Healy. Slapper fired. Saved by Wilson. Rebound in front. Kazala skating onto it in the corner. Pushing it across. McDonald collecting it. Still McDonald shooting. Rebound off Wilson. Levesque still has it. Levesque gets tripped up by Wilson. No call.
Fair enough on the no call, I think.
Kairos working it in. Here comes Geordie Kairos. Pushes it cross ice for Cox and he shoots and it's a save off the chest of Buton. Now coming the other way. It's the Cheifs in front. Healy. Working it still. Healy on. He almost found Levesque on the centering attempt. But now here comes Ben Bro. He shoots. It went off the post. This time it went wide. Now the puck goes sailing down the other end. It'll be icing. No, it'll be touched up by Lamb.
Didn't cross the goal line.
Turn right back over to the Cheifs. Now they're in front. Shooting a save by Wilson. In front again. DeGraff. Cross ice for Kudla. Back to DeGraff. Oh. He shoots it. Might have clipped Wilson. Back to DeGraff once more. Bingham. Still Bingham. DeGraff. Holding on to it. Down low. Back to Bingham. Across to Ross. Bruce Ross. Pushing it through the middle. Sedenko skating onto it. Jeffries in front. Jeffries tries to fire a shot, but it was saved. Now behind. Working it out of the defensive zone, the Cheifs. Kudla has it. Clock winding down to 6 minutes. Flyers blue still trailing by 1. Jeffrey shooting and it goes wide. Clock on the side wall and it trickles onto Buton's and a save. So yeah, what you were talking about before is that there was a player who was traded from the team that was the subject of the documentary.
We went to
PEI.
Prince Edward Island.
So he was playing for the
Which is
Drakkar.
where he wanted to go.
He was playing for the Drakkar, which is in the middle of nowhere in Quebec along this lake. And as we take a timeout, so this gives us a second. So he gets traded from the Drakkar to Prince Edward Island, and he was from Halifax, and he was stoked that he was going to PEI because he was 2 hours from home.
Yeah, because he wasn't going to make the show, so he was happy that he could then continue his schooling and go on to college and that sort of thing. So he was wrapped about that, and near his family as well.
And then he got traded to a team that was very far away. And
Ben did tell me where it was, and I'm like,
yeah,
I never heard of him. Yeah, it's like
I
miles
looked it
away.
up on the map. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was even further than the Drakkar that he was playing
even
for.
further away, that's right.
So just a brutal, not even professional hockey moment. It's kind of amateur hockey, but which includes trades and having to pack up your life.
And he literally had to be in a bus within half an hour.
Yeah, and he was pretty much like, I'm just going to never play hockey again.
But he went, and he just coaching staff threw stuff in the back of a ute, and off he went.
So yeah, shows the
that was brutal.
Shows the brutal side of it. I mean, the two most brutal moments was Ryan Hand getting booted off the team. However, it seems to you like he might have deserved it. Probably not in that fashion.
But not in that fashion, no.
And then the other moment was that guy getting his stuff thrown into the back of a
ute.
ute.
Certainly didn't deserve it because
being told he was going to move like 7 hours from his house.
The word from Ben was he was actually a pretty top bloke, that guy.
Right
really
hand.
Nice guy. No, the other
guy. Yeah, he looked like a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been worse for him because he was a Anglophone, so going into even more French territory, the real depth of it would have been really hard for him.
I love the stadium. I wish there was one like that in Australia.
I thought the same thing.
I mean, it's
good,
pretty,
wasn't it?
And it's not like I'm being unrealistic. You need to stand on both sides.
Yep.
And that's it.
And around the back.
Yeah. It reminded me of the ice house in Melbourne. How
a little bit.
The locker room was underneath the stands and you could walk under. So yeah, again, CFB Junior, check it out online. Do it tonight after the game. Only goes for an hour and a half. Shot fired by Kairos. If only it was made, 14 years later, it'd be a 6-part series on Netflix.
And Ben does it very young in it though. He's 17, so
looks like a different person. Well, not really, actually.
Yeah. It's particularly good for the blonde tips at the end of the thing as well, which I inquired about, and he just laughed at me. Something about we all regret hairstyles.
All right, and here at Perth Ice Arena, 5 minutes left, and the Cheifs are going for the upset of the season. Cox working it through the middle. Kairos. Puck turned over by Kazala. Can the Cheifs do the impossible as it goes down the ice for icing? So Flyers Blue will have an offensive zone draw. There's 5 minutes left. They trail by a goal. And for a team like this, that is not insurmountable. Even to still come back and win the game. I mean, they could score at any second. Bro gets pickpocketed by Levesque. Coming back the other way now is Healy. He has a chance in front. Pushed it. And he was pickpocketed just before it went to the net. Bruce Ross coming the other way. Kazala. Jeffries out wide. Top of the blue line. Kudla. McDonald lost it. It went back to Levesque. But back to McDonald again. Here's Jamie McDonald. Push through the middle. Kairos. Still Kairos. Working it through the middle. Geordie Kairos. Runs into a big tribe of Cheifs. And now they're coming back the other way.
Drop that one down,
no, I just thought of them. As it gets pushed out wide for DeGraff. Still DeGraff pushing it in front. Buton might have tipped it, and it was pushed around by Healy. Kudla coming back the other way. David Kudla working it out to the right wing, skating in behind the net. Has Kairos covering up for him up top. Pushes it in. And the Cheifs almost collected behind the net, but it's turned over back to Flyers Blue.
3.5 minutes left.
3.5 minutes remaining. Flyers Blue can still realistically win the game 6-3. Here comes DeGraff the other way. Still DeGraff working it in. Sorry, it was
DeGraff. You got it.
It was DeGraff. I thought it might have been Bingham.
No, you got it right.
They look very similar.
Well,
as it goes,
DeGraff's a lefty, Bingham's a righty. But
as it goes back the other way, Kairos behind the net. Puck's dumped around. Kairos collected it in the corner. Pushed it back in. Cox. And it's going to be skated onto by DeGraff. Under 3 minutes left. Flyers with a shot. A save. Can the Cheifs do it? The 5th place Cheifs with a chance to beat the juggernaut Flyers Blue. Face-off won by the Cheifs. Levesque elects to dump it down. Skated onto by McDonald. He gets crushed into the corner by Lamb. Thought he might have been tripped. Jeffries works it out of there for Kudla. David Kudla through to Ben Bro. Here comes Ben Bro up the right wing. Drops it through for Ross. Pushing it on net. And a save by Buton.
will they pull the goalie? You're nodding.
Great radio. No, yeah, they will pull the goalie. Top right-hand side of the blue line. Pushing it across. Kudla whipping it around. I think they pull him with 2 minutes left. I mean, I would if I was the coach. They don't have a coach, but I would. Now, Kudla. Pushing it up for Jeffries. Kairos behind the net.
The thing is, they've been threatening to score all night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just been Buton. And they haven't got traffic in front of the net.
No.
And now Buton kicks it aside. Another shot fired.
Something we mentioned in the past. Something they always do.
Yeah. So coming back the other way is Healy. 1.5 minutes left for the Chiefs to hold on. They're doing well with the puck in the offensive zone. Here's DeGraff. Still it's DeGraff. Kairos. Pushing it up for Bro. What can Flyers Blue do here? Here comes Ben Bro. Trying to deke it around the Chiefs skater, and it goes behind the net. Kairos. Back to Kudla. David Kudla shooting it in. Saved by Buton! It's tied up in front. No goal.
I don't think it went in. It's dropped behind Buton, but I think it just got tied up in players.
53 seconds left for the Chiefs to do the impossible.
I think they pulled the goalie leg.
They have.
Yeah.
And Wilson will be the extra man out. I thought they would do that. Surprised they haven't put Campbell in front of the net more.
I think they want mobility out there at the moment. They've got all their mobile players out there.
Fair enough. Cross ice for Kudla. Shooting. They score! The fairy tale ends for the Chiefs. And Flyers Blue tie the game.
So that was a tip in, I'm guessing. We'll just going to stand next to Matt and see that on the replay. Could have shot it. Either Ben Bro or Cox, one or the other. Tip that. I'm not sure which one.
44 seconds left. Flyers Blue, as the Chiefs call a timeout, realistically could still win the game.
Absolutely. Hit the temple with the game. Although I know they put the money in. If I was betting there. Which I'm not.
Neither.
I'm too poor. Well, the bar's still packed.
I think it's the Vikings are still up there.
Yeah.
The whole team.
This has been a good game as well. Both the games tonight have been quite good. Close at least, which is what you want.
I mean, really, again, for the 100th time, we came here expecting 2 blowouts.
Absolutely.
And we were rewarded for our efforts with a Vikings win over Flyers Orange. Just unbelievable. And a tie game with 44 seconds left. Here for the late game between the 5th place Chiefs and the 1st place Flyers Blue. As Flyers Blue work it in, they really could do something here. As behind the net, it's Ben Bro pushing it in front. It didn't quite reach Kairos. Still Kairos working it around, tries to fire off a shot. His stick was lifted. Now Cox battling hard. But now here comes Levesque. Cross ice pass. Turned over by Kudla. 15 seconds left. What can Jeffries do here? Through the middle to Cox. In front, Jeffries. Back to Bro. He shoots. A save by Buton with 5 seconds left. And Corey Buton, the first star of the game.
To be perfectly honest, the Chiefs won this game because Ben Bro didn't actually score on the first goal.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
I am. I'm not bagging Ben or anyone. It's not his fault. It's just
a fact. I mean, like momentum would have changed.
To be honest,
had it.
And you know, I don't like bagging referees at all, but the referee wasn't in position to make that call.
Yeah.
Jimmy called no goal.
That's going to do it. So the Chiefs tying the game against the juggernaut Flyers Blue, and what a performance it was from the Chiefs. They should really hold their heads high. They deserve to win that game. I mean, really, they kind of did,
Well, they did.
other than
Anyway.
a blown goal call. But thanks for joining us. Chiefs and Flyers Blue tied at 3. On behalf of Chris Christopoulos, I've been Luke Worthington. Thanks so much for joining us.